It's morning time and I'm just out wandering around. You can kind of see the area that I'm in. It's really interesting because some of this is just extremely marshy and very wet. And then you have this type of area that's really quite close to those marsh areas where it's just rock and forest. But I'll tell you, I just can't get enough of this area. I did see a deer this morning right by my camp. That's it. I have seen some sign out here, but haven't seen any other than that one. A lot of blowdown going on in here. That's messy. Give you an idea, a little bit bigger idea of the area that I'm in. So there's the mountain, and I'm just kind of camped at the base of that. The lake's there. I'm camped at the base, and just gives you an idea of how thick the forest is in this area. Climbed up to this vantage point, and there's some gorgeous views up here. And I think while I'm up here, what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to plan a different route home. So it's going to turn out to be a loop hike. And the lake is starting to see a little bit more pressure. There's another group, two more groups that came in today. For the 4th of July weekend though, that's not bad. That's not bad. So many places to play around here. I could probably spend the rest of my life just exploring all the little canyons, lakes, and all that kind of good stuff in the Uintas. Been looking at the map. So what I'm gonna have to do is this mountain peak right here. I'm gonna have to come down, go down through the forest, hit the bottom of that, and then go in between this guy, it's hard to point, and this guy. We'll skirt behind those. I actually came up on the other side of this one and then back down. So this time I'm going to loop around it, and then there's actually a trail system beyond where that comes down, where this big mountain slopes down. I'll connect it back up with that trail system, and then that will take me back to where I have the car parked. So all of this is just going to be navigation. There are some lakes in here, so that ought to be kind of fun. And I like that. Like that quite a bit. I like that navigation. I like using the map, the compass. I really enjoy that aspect of being out here. I love the fact that there's no trail. Then we'll see if I can't find some of those lakes on the way back. Hook up again with that trail system, and then I'm home. Starting to come down again, just barely. It's kind of nice because it's enough just to cool it off. It's nice with these little showers during the day, because especially midday like it is now, because it's just enough to cool things down and make it so it's not so just unbearably hot out here. Actually, this whole trip has been cool. It's been a very pleasant temperature, and a lot of it is just these little storm systems coming through. The big one yesterday keeps it nice and cool. We're going nomad style here. I got everything packed up. We're gonna head to another lake. No trail system on this one either. We're just gonna bushwhack it over using the map and compass. So, we're going to leave the little chair that I made for future use for people. Hopefully they use it and not burn it. All right, we're off. And that little baby woodpecker, quite honestly, I'm not gonna miss him. You can probably hear that small stream in the background. That is the outlet from the lake that I was camped at this time. So I've already taken a compass bearing of where the other lake is, and I'm gonna check it one more time before we start off here. First things first, I'm gonna orient the map. Okay, we're good there. Now we're right at the outlet of the stream. Okay, that should do it. That's the direction we're heading. Country to navigate if you're trying to stay on course here. And then I kind of pick a spot as my next line. As I try to get there, I lose it going through this stuff, so proving a bit challenging but fun. I'm getting closer, and I'm really curious how this is going to turn out. Now, one of the things that I often do, I normally don't, well, I don't navigate going, you know, taking a bearing, picking a tree or a spot, and then going to that one, picking the next spot, going to the next one. I normally don't do that. Generally what I do, or in this case what I could use to help me figure out where I am, is utilize big landmarks like this, and then look at that on the map to get an idea of where I might be. Kind of a pseudo triangulation method. So I think I'm almost there, probably another 15-20 minutes. One thing that I'm not good at is judging distance, how far I've gone. I just don't do that very well. What I do really well though, intuitively, is navigate. And generally what I do, like I said, is I'll take peaks, I'll research it, and then with that research and just kind of gut feeling based on reading the map and going the direction, I'm generally pretty good at that. I think I'm going to take a small detour and just get him some sightseeing while I'm doing this. I just want to take a look at the source of this little stream here. I think it's a big meadow up here. I love taking a look at these meadows. Oh yeah, I love this stuff. There are fish in there. I just saw one. He was a little teeny fish, 2-3 inches. Might be some brookies in there. Not terribly big. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the actual stream. You're looking at the reflection. That's all you can see. Check that out. That is gorgeous. Man, I love this. The things I do to get pictures. Show you guys what I'm looking at. That's about the picture I was trying to get. Now I've come across this body of water. This might be it. You can see where it is. So if that is it, I came up on the upper end just a little bit, but I'm wondering, I need to do some triangulation and see if this is really it or not. This is the lake. Based on the mountain coming down, this is the lake. Now it's interesting, like I said, is had this been a longer distance, I could have very well have missed it, because I came out on just the other end. Perfect for me to come out. I was able to see it, so it worked. It's the first time I've done that point-to-point kind of a thing. I've always heard about it, talked about it in concept, or at least talked with others about it in concept. Never tried it. One of the things, again, that I found was hard to get a point is you're going down in valleys, up in valleys. You've got rock cliffs that you got to navigate around, and sometimes you lose maybe that tree you were looking at. So it's important, at least for me in this area, to utilize those other aspects that I have available to me, such as those mountain peaks, to help gain a perspective of exactly where I am. So I was about right there, just on the front side of that at the lake last night. This one I think I'm going to pass up. I'm going to head to another lake. It's another little pond, marshy area, and I gotta go through this quick because the mosquitoes, as I refer to them as the winged spawn of Satan, the sons of... Can you hear that? It's a bird. It's faking a distress call. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but reason why is I saw it take out of this area, and if I can zoom in here and find them, there they are. She's got a little nest in there. Looks like 4 eggs total. That's kind of fun. Just on the ground, really well hidden. But let's go over here and see if we can find her. And birds, as they will often do, she stayed on the ground and almost acted as if she was hurt, and then gave the distress call, so that if I'm a predator, she lures me away from her eggs. You hear? Oh, there she is right there. I think that's her. Yeah, that's her right there. Another little lake. This one actually extends down here. Not very wide, but it is somewhat long for this area. I'm getting closer to the trail system because I'm seeing a few more people. Here's the other end. Man, this has been a fun trip. I love coming to these areas that I have never been to. Just running around and exploring. Mosquitoes have been atrocious. I did bring repellent, but it just ran out. But it's been worth it. Yeah, I can see some camps over here. So the trail system that I need to get to, I need to check the map again just to be sure, but so there's this big mountain range, this one, so I'm gonna be going up, over, and down on the other side. And here's my dilemma. I don't know if I'm gonna stay another night or not. I want to, but the family obligations, that's what's pulling me back. I feel a little guilty being out Friday to Sunday. So I don't know. I'm going back, and I'll be honest with you, I've been going back and forth this whole trip, figuring out what I'm going to do. I think if my son was up here with me, or the family was up here with me, there's no question. because quite honestly, there's no reason to go home. Little insight to my toil that's been going back and forth on this trip. We'll see. We'll see. Well, it's 6:30 at night. I think I'm gonna just bust it out of here. Get home, help with the kids. We've got a lot going on tomorrow, actually. Make sure I'm spending some good quality time with my family. That's what's hard about these trips is, I'll be honest, I could come up here and just spend a week. A whole entire week, I'd love it. But I have to tailor that with being a good father and husband, which is part of the reason I've backed off YouTube as of late. I took a new position at work, and that has ate up a lot of my time. So I had to cut something out. YouTube is it. I was going to be completely done with it, but I think now, instead of being completely done with it, is just post videos when I can. Not stress out about it. Gosh, man, I love this area. I have to keep this area in mind. I'm going pretty light on this trip. I don't know how many bugs I've ate. I'm under 40 pounds for sure. I'm probably about 35. Again, I'd probably be closer to 30, but I've got all the camera gear. So I haven't been on trail since I left the original lake. And I've been moving. So I sat down, take my pack off, get something to eat. And I can't sit still because there's so many mosquitoes. Look at all the beetle kill, bug kill. Man, they're just tearing that place apart right down there. Oh, this has been a pretty tough push up this notch. These mosquitoes are helping drive me up. Look at Well, I've made it to the top. I should be able to locate the trail here pretty soon, but check this out. There's the trail right there. So we will be on trail the rest of the way back. What I was hoping to see on this trip was a big buck, big old moose, something. Unfortunately, no, but that's okay. Oh, man, this has been a fun one. This has been a really fun one. Nearing the end, and all I want to do is stop on my way home and get an ice cream. Hopefully they'll still be open. There's a spot before you enter this area down in town. Oh dude, I love their ice cream. Maybe it's because I always come home after working out like this and it tastes so good. Thanks for coming along, you guys. In the car, I'm done. Heading home. See ya.